Hello Libra, welcome. Time for love in the new moon. This is a general love reading for all Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. In some kind of a relationship. So take what works, leave what doesn't. The messages are for whoever needs to hear them. For some of you Virgos, you have a real wish to be pregnant. Virgos. I wonder if you're dealing with a Virgo. All right, Libra, back to you. I feel like you could have a real wish to be pregnant or start something, but at the same time, you know, there's this unsettled feeling about it. You might be, I want to say you could be a single mom, you know, who's pregnant. Anyway, you have a very unsettled feeling about everything. Maybe you're very insecure right now about life and how you're going to pay bills, and now you're pregnant, you got a kid on the way. So this wish that you have is probably to have, you know, a companion, you know, to help you out through this. But meanwhile, you're dealing with somebody, you know, who I feel like you're divorced. Maybe you're a divorced pregnant mother. Maybe you just had a child, but I feel like you had to do this and go off on your own because this relationship was very, very painful. And again, the whole child, either you just had a child or, you know, this is who I feel like I'm talking to. And you don't want to fight anymore. It's like, if this is done, this is over, and you see it all. But now the money part, like how are you going to survive? So I think you're looking for ways to find some stability in all of this. And I think there's something coming. I think it's something that you don't see coming. Maybe somebody's been wanting to offer you a job or a position somewhere. But that leaves you a little bit confused. And I don't know why you're feeling so confused about a relationship. I do think that there is a relationship where there's a real energy of false happiness. Because I think you're dealing with somebody who, very charming, you know, everybody loves them, that kind of thing. You know, yeah, they make you really, really happy, but they leave you very unsettled. And this could be somebody who, I get the feeling that they're married or there's somebody else involved. But if you haven't been talking to them, I think you reconnect. Because I sense that you're on your own. And there you are, Libra. Yeah, you reconnect with somebody from your past. Let's see what this is about. I always enjoy a little packet of cards, especially when it's coming overhead. So here we are. These two cards, we just saw these earlier. All right, so this is very painful. This whole relationship you were involved with, it was brutal, okay? And I think this whole time, they've been keeping an eye on you. You've been keeping an eye on them. It's like it never ended for somebody. You know, and I think there's a part of them that is really watching how you are going to make it on your own. Now, there's something about this whole thing that when your guard is down, I don't know what that means, but be careful. Just don't let your guard down with this person. Because I think they're going to want to trip you up. I'm feeling like you are very, very solid and grounded in a lot of ways. I think you made a decision. You moved on and you don't want to move back. It's like, you know, but there's a part of you in this whole equation that is leaving you very stuck, not being able to make moves. And I feel like it's finances. There might be something that you're doing financially that is just not going to pan out. So if you're up to no good or you've got some, you know, shady deals going down, Libra, be very careful because I don't feel like they're going to pan out. So there's been a lot of heartbreak with this. And you want to move on. You would love to move on with them, you know, but Do you really want to continue with this heartbreak? You made a decision to be out, but yet a part of you just can't leave it. So the two of you, and I think this person, if they're in and out of your life, Libra, I think they drain you financially. You don't have any money, but whatever you have, they take from you. Drive me here, drive me there, take me over there. It's all about them. And there's no win in this one. And yet you haven't put it down. You know, this relationship is over. You know, there's no changing that. You know, so it's time to move on. You know, because if not, it'll continue to leave you feeling very unstable. And you're trying to figure out how to make it on your own. You know, with your kids. I don't know how many kids you have. Yeah, this is heartbreaking. If you continue with this person or you go back, they woo you in, you know, I feel like you're going to trap yourself, you know, because you're moving towards something that you're not really seeing the bigger picture. And you know, it's like you're going to go against your gut for somebody who's already hurt you, because they're going to hurt you again. Do you see that? There's someone else. Like I said, I feel like they're married. So I think you should move towards finding other options. You know, let this one go. You know, because this one has kept you really trapped, and it's kept you from having opportunities. You're always on guard. I feel like this person has no patience. They're very self-indulgent. You know, and it's like it leaves you unstable. Oh, but they're the love of my life. If they were the love of your life, you wouldn't be feeling so trapped in this situation. And you can move away from it. You have other options. But there's a part of you that wants to stay and see what happens. Maybe we'll have a fresh new beginning. It'll be really great. You know, but your intuition says what? Don't be so closed to what your emotions are telling you about this relationship. Didn't work before. It's not going to work now. You know this person. Then, you know, they're going to use you. That's why you're on your own. That's why you've got your kids and you're on your own. Wow. All right, so let's see what kind of advice we have for you, Libra. Messages of advice for the greatest and highest good for our Libras regarding this spread. What's going on with all of our Libras regarding this spread? End it. Time to put that down. It's funny, the card that was opposite it was the death card. Let me show you that. Yeah, put this down. You know, because you know what your future will be like with this person. You know, there's always going to be a fight. They're always going to be angry. I think they're very short-tempered, whoever it is that you're dealing with. So I think it's time to move on. You know, just, you know, sneak away, slide away, somehow disappear. But you have to be willing to cut this one out. You can't keep hanging on. Did you see that card of the, you can't keep feeding this person, you know, because they're trapped. You know, just because they're in trouble doesn't mean that you have to keep, you know, that's a very codependent energy. You know, you are not their savior. So it's time for you to make a change and move on and get on with your life. Then you can start to feel good, maybe open up again, and maybe there's something new. Yeah, Libra, you know, you can't help somebody who's always getting themselves hung up. So I feel like you come in to try to save them. Listen, you're not their savior. They're using you. Because they know that, oh, I don't have to worry. Sally's going to show up. She'll get me out of this mess. You know, maybe this is somebody who goes to jail. And they're in and out of trouble all the time. You know, and then you're always the one going down to the jail. Trying to get them out. But here you are, the Empress again. You know, and you want a new, fresh beginning. And you know, you're trying to figure out how to have a good start in a happy place. You know, twice this Empress. So I can't help but feel that, you know, you may be pregnant. And you just don't know how you're going to make it happen. I think what you need to do is keep your eyes open and move away from this person who keeps tripping you up. Like when they come back and they give you something, you know, some love, pour it out. Say, I'm done. And then get a control of your emotions. And I think it's going to happen probably by the next full moon. Or it could be a next moon cycle. But I think you're in it right now where you have to really make a decision about your future, not their future. Because they're a player. They're never going to commit. Never, ever, ever. And you're always going to be standing there on guard, wounded. I think you're lucky. I think you're lucky that you have a very good friend. Turn to him. You know, so quit pretending that this doesn't need to end. Move on. Move on. All right, that's what I have for you, Libra. I hope this resonated. If it did, great. If it didn't, that's okay. Take what works, leave what doesn't. The message is for whoever needed to hear it. So, yeah, thumbs up if you liked it. I sure appreciate you sticking around for the reading. All right, until the next one, Libra. Bye now.